ahead. And nothing.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. The Hawks working the ball around. Capella, the pass to Young. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Holiday surveying the floor. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Lets it fly. Misses off the right iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Collins kicks to Hunter. Young outside. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Young passes to Hunter. Outside Collins. Young against Holiday. Young drives in. Lopez with the block.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And so Collins nails both of them.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Down low, here's DiVincenzo. Makes it off the glass.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Pass to Young. Here's Capella. Back to Young. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Good work defensively by Capella. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And there's Hunter on the assist by Young.
I like watching DeAndre Hunter take quick shots. He's getting into a rhythm.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Young. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Here's Connaughton. Passes to Forbes. To the inside. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Capella with it. Picked up by Portis. Inside. Collins, good.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
Pass to Teague. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. That's tipped. Here's Connaughton and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. That's on Clint Capella. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. 2 shots. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here is Williams. Dishes it to Reddish. There's Gallinari with the three. Here's Okongwu. And there's the pass to Reddish. Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. Down low. From deep, Gallinari. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Connaughton. They get it back. Tucker. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Hawks. Feeds it to Okongwu. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now T. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Hawks ahead. They're up by 4. And the second quarter. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin.
I think the underdog story, started with.
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Now, what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot. Williams passes to Herter. That shot is off. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Connaughton, and the call. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Herter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. From 11 feet away, and the shot is long. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And stolen by Okongwu. Gallinari attacking, and Gallinari throws it down.
The slashing ability of Gallinari. They like to put the ball in his hands and let him go to work.
Teague, the pass to Portis. He kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Connaughton. He dishes it to T. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Tucker can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 3. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. The kick out to Young. Good on the triple. Young's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
He's calm. He's confident. Young has that it factor.
The Bucks shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Middleton outside. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Passes it to Hunter. Outside Collins. Young inside. Guarded by Holiday. A nice shot by Young.
I love the confidence he's shooting with. Big improvement here in the second period.
1:15 left to play here in the half. Pass to Lopez. It's stolen by Capella. Hunter with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Here's Collins. The rebound by Middleton.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Hunter, the pass to Young. To the middle. Lopez with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Trae Young. Tony Snell's checked in for the Hawks. The Bucks shooting their third free throw shot of the game. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of the game. Bogdanovich passes to Young. At 6 to the paint. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. And he might not get all the attention. That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. They've got Tony Snell. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the shooting guard. Lopez passes to Giannis. Stolen by Collins. Bogdanovich with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Young's shot is off. Milwaukee in the lead. Loads it up for Giannis. Young with the steal. Three-pointer. Snell bangs home the trifecta. Snell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA, stays in his lane, and knocks down perimeter shots.
Back to Middleton. From past the arc. Rebound, Atlanta. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The pass to Collins. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And it's a 4-point Hawks lead
attacking the teeth of that defense. This is where Collins makes his living.
Outside Holiday. In the corner, Middleton with it. He feeds it to Lopez. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Bogdanovich with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
On offense here, the Bucks. A 2-point game. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Right side, Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Didn't miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah. Ouch. Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And so he hits both. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee, trailing by 2. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here is Forbes, and stolen by Okongwu. To the middle, got a piece of it. Tucker with the ball. Williams picks him up. Here's Connaughton, lays it up and banks it in. Connaughton's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Gallinari passes to Okongwu, and he makes that one. That's now 8 points for Onyeka Okongwu.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
He hits Portis atop the key. 46 seconds left to play here in the third. Shot clock at 6. Bucks passing it around. Forbes the pass to Portis. Over Okongwu. Portis can't get it to go.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Over in the corner, Reddish. Williams dishes to Gallinari. On the wing, Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Puts up a 3. Here's Okongwu. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 4-point Hawks lead.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Teague the pass to Connaughton. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hawks lead by 4. And don't go away. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Bogdanovich against Holiday. Great positioning on the putback. Capella's got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Holiday against Bogdanovich. Here's Lopez. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Bogdanovich against Middleton. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Bucks trail by 7. Down low. Here's Holiday. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And that's the pressure Holiday puts on your defense. Sees the opportunity, gets his shot inside.
And here's Young. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. The Atlanta making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Chris Dunn comes in for Young. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Here's Huerter. 13 feet away. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, Giannis is running. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Huerter passes to Dunn. He kicks to Capella. Here's Huerter. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. Back to Holiday. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Middleton's got his first 2 points.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. There's the dish to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Holiday. Drops in the tray.
Not the flashiest guy most of the time. Holiday prefers to just get down to business, especially when the game is tight.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Capella and the dunk by Capella.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Now here is Holiday. Defense right on him. Here's Giannis. Trying to get open as Lopez. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Gallinari on the wing. Pass to Huerter. And they call an illegal screen here.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screen.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Trae Young comes in for Dunn. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Huerter. DiVincenzo against Young. Inside. Capella dishes to Young. It counts.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
For three, Middleton. And that one is off. Now Bogdanovich. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. No doubt.
Kevin, thanks.
DA, thanks a lot. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Griffin. Brown out there with Harden. And it's Durant. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center. Now here's Brown. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Brown outside. KD looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over onto Kumbo. Griffin. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. And they pick up 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, that was a nice leak out by Middleton. Took advantage of his quickness there.
Harden against Holiday. Harden gets to Durant. Nailed from three-point land.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Outside Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Jordan against Lopez. Here's Middleton. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And here's Harden. Kicks to Griffin. Outside Durant. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Methodical and productive from mid-range. Few players in the NBA shoot it like Kevin Durant.
Outside Holiday. Trying to get open is Lopez. The shot by Holiday, no good. In transition, here come the Nets. From the arc. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Griffin. KD's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Nets. Bucks trail by 6. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Now, Antetokounmpo. Lopez right side. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Pushing it up. Outside for Durant. There's the triple. Let's keep it alive.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And so it's Durant with it. They'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Brown wide open. He fires. No good on the triple.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Luwawu. Buries the long-range jumper.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from 3-point range.
Teague surveying the D. At the top of the key, Forbes. Pass to Portis. And the layup's good off the glass.
Continuing to improve as a passer. Bryn Forbes impressing as a distributor there.
Dinwiddie dishes to Irving. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Dinwiddie. And the pass to Llewellyn. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams. Here is...
As a team, as a unit, as a roster, we've had a lot of turn.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the three, the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Bucks trail by 6. Tucker the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Passes it to Llewellyn. There's the feed to Harris. To the middle. Claxton the pass to Harris. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And the shot is good.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Here is Forbes, covered by Irving. And Forbes kicks to Portis. Off target from outside.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's the combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Outside Teague. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Back to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
DiVincenzo against Brown. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Nets leading by 10. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Pass to Jordan. He dishes it to Brown. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Watch out below when Middleton rises up like that. It's remarkable at punching it down on him.
Harden dishes to Brown. Back to Harden. 1:49 left in the first half. Outside for Durant. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Just 3 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. 1:37 left in the second quarter. Holiday looking for an opening. Dishes to Middleton. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Now Harden. We've got 1:13 left now here in the second. The wide open look for Durant. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Pass to Giannis. It's good.
Like that creativity down in the paint. Antetokounmpo showing you how crafty he can be scoring from there.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Yep, that one goes in there.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Outside Holiday. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Here is Harden. From outside the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Now here is Holiday. Down low. 9 feet out. What a play. Simply drains it in. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 10 points and 1 assist. And that...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Harden out there with Brown. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Jordan. And it's KD in at the 3. Harden outside. There's the pass to KD. Fires from deep. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist from KD. Harden's got 5 now.
And Harden is a laser, a straight-out gunner from deep. Has confidence in his long ball. And, you know, the defense has to get out on him from out there.
Harden against Holiday. Passes it to Lopez. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Outside for Griffin. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. The Bucks trail.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Holiday against Harden. To the inside. Shot's good by Middleton. He's got 10.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. Irving with it. Count that one. And the Nets lead by 3.
And Clark, they sit back in Greece. All of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now. He and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
And it's sent back by Irving.
Irving bringing a little more intensity to the defensive end there, using his speed to get ahead of that shot.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Luwawu, the pass to Claxton. And the shot goes down. And now a 7-point Nets lead.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here is Forbes, covered by Irving. Forbes, the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Irving surveying the floor. The dish to Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. The Nets working the ball around now. And it's Irving missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can. Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
There's Portis. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Irving. The pass to Luwawu from deep. The shot that time not on target. And Milwaukee will come the other way. It's stolen by Harris. Here's Irving. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. That's now 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
Teague, the pass to Connaughton. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. Just 5 on the clock. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so it's Brooklyn with it. They lead by 1. We've got Bobby Portis. Teague out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And here is Irving. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Claxton, no good. Buck shooting and offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Griffin comes in for Joe Harris. Durant's checked in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. Outside Durant. To the middle. Here's Griffin. The shot, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded now by Irving. Outside Durant. Back to Griffin. Lets the 3 fly. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Milwaukee in the lead. Outside Holiday. A floater, and he sinks the layup.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Harden to pass to Durant. Over Giannis. And the Nets miss again. Bucks leading by 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Here's Holiday, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Milwaukee?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Nobody near Irving. Drills the 3-pointer. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
Always great from deep. I don't think Irving has gotten enough credit for how lethal he is from behind the arc.
Holiday attacking. Passes to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And Jordan sends it back.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
Here is Harden. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter. He kicks it to Jordan. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. Off target with his 3.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And that's an intentional foul.
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. Durant finds Harden. We've got 1:13 left in the game. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's DiVincenzo. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That giant wingspan of Antetokounmpo, man, wreaking havoc on opposing players and really mucking up passing lanes too, man. He can be everywhere with that ferocious motor and those long arms. Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for this. These kinds of moments, the intensity of the moment never rattles him.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Giannis outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Back to Harden. 6 to shoot. Left side Durant. Shot from 12. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
Focus. Intense focus. Durant has bundles of it. Once he catches the rock, the first thing on his mind is let it go.
DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. From deep, Giannis. That one no good. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. It was up for grabs, right? David, thank you. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K. DA, it's
Kevin, thanks.
David. He is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Yeah, he continues to improve as a passer. The sky's the limit for Embiid and his all-around game.
Now here is Holiday, defended by Thibault. From deep, Giannis. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Simmons passes to Thibault. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. first quarter of play. 1 minute played. Giannis outside. Pass to Middleton.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Swerve. He wasn't playing on that. He was
That was incredible.
All around. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. That shot off. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
Cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
A nice shot by Harris.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Holiday with the 3. Milwaukee keeping it alive. A new 14. Shot to stop the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
They grab their own miss. DiVincenzo. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. Philadelphia leading by 9. Simmons looking it over. Pass to Milton. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And so he hits the technical free throw. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
Teague against Simmons. Teague can't hit. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 13-3 run. Inside, Harris kicks to Embiid. 18 feet out. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Teague drives in. Here's Portis. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Teague against Simmons. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Back to Teague. He feeds it to Tucker. Teague. And Teague is right there.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Outside, Simmons. Over Teague. And he can't bank that one in. 1 second left. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Curry. Scott is out there with Green. Then there's Maxey, and it's Howard in at the center filling out the middle.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
Here's Maxey. Right side Curry. A 3-ball. 5 on the clock. Green dishes to Howard. It's rebounded by Portis.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
And here's Maxey. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Green. Jeff Teague with the rebound.
He's going to have a tough time hitting that if he can't create a little more space for himself.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself. And always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Here's Curry, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Bobby Portis. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Teague left side. Here's Forbes. Misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those 2.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And stolen by Scott. Outside Curry. The kick out to Scott. Here's Green. Not going to go that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Maxey passes to Scott. Over Holiday. Curry against DiVincenzo. The shot by Curry, no good. Down low, DiVincenzo finds Middleton. DiVincenzo with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Giannis high post. Middleton looking it over. Clock at 6. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Scott the pass to Maxey. It's Solomon to Kumbo. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
Maxey passes to Curry. Here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. Back to Curry. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Outside Holiday. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Outside Curry. To the paint. Here's Howard. And no good that time. Good D by Lopez. Here's Middleton. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so here is Philadelphia. Outside Howard. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
As a defender, Middleton can suffocate you with his length. Nice stop there.
And that'll do it for the first.
Kevin, thanks.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. For Milwaukee, the first quarter was not an easy one. It didn't appear that their energy level was any. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. Getting many of his buckets in the paint.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center position. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Onto the Kumbo, no good.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Embiid, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later. It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out. The reach of Embiid, just fantastic. Just throw it up there. He's committed to finishing the alley-oop.
Here's Middleton. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Middleton's got his second bucket.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Harris outside. Back to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? He's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Holiday dishes to Middleton. From deep three-point range. No good on that one. And Philadelphia the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Now it's a 3-point 76ers lead. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Holiday. It's tipped.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. This really hurt me.
Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Offensive rebound. Curry gets the bucket.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Bucks trail by 5. T kicks to Connaughton. Portis trying to free himself. And it's Connaughton missing. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's foul number 2 for him. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. 1:25 left in the third quarter. And Curry, here we go. Can't hit from in close. The Bucks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Teague, the pass to Portis. Here's Forbes. Off target from three-point range. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Milwaukee has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. T kicks to Portis. Back to T. And it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the most feared rim protectors in the league.
Curry can't get it to go.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his struggles tonight.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks trail by 5. Inside, there's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Then you risk getting dunked on, posterized. I mean, if you let Portis get good positioning, you don't be surprised.
And no good on the last second attempt this time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. 76ers ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The 76ers leading by 3 on the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got Green. Howard is out there with Scott. Then it's Curry. And it's Maxey in at the 1.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Well, when Teague has a step or two on the drive, he'll shield the ball and do his best to draw contact.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. to the inside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Middleton outside. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Now Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
He's using all that size in the paint. Lopez, he's always excelled when he capitalizes in this area of the court.
Simmons left side. Now here's Thibault. D right on him. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Off target with the jump hook. The Bucks trail. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
And Embiid pulls it down. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Philadelphia shooting straight 49% from the field. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And stolen by Harris. High post, Embiid. Giannis is there. That's good from Harris on the assist by Embiid. And the 76ers lead by 3. Timeout called the Bucks.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Jeff Teague. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Kevin is trying to keep him focused.
Here's Holiday, and he banks in the layup.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Harris. Milton in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot, and Embiid finishes inside.
Now, this is why Embiid has the ball in these moments, because the team counts on him to step up.
Holiday dishes to Middleton. The pass to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Holiday. Now Simmons. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Embiid. He can't get that one. Great D that time for Middleton. Bucks trail by 3. It's Giannis with the drive. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
When someone's open, Lopez will find using his height to see over the defense.
Simmons against Holiday. Embiid wide open. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And that's 10 points for Joel Embiid. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Simmons against Giannis. Pass to Embiid. Good D by Lopez. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Middleton, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton to take the lead. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead early. Embiid kicks to Harris. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Down low. It's in!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Simmons finds Milton. Simmons inside. Antetokounmpo's there. And Philadelphia with another turnover here.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Harris against Holiday, and the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Holiday dishes to Giannis, and an intentional foul right there.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
Second one is good. Bring both at the line. It's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They trail by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
For 3, Harris. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And coming down the tunnel, an opportunity here at the home. And as they...
Kevin, thanks very much.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Collins. The tray. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Collins.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Here's Giannis. Offline with his 3. It's Collins with the drive. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Now here's Bogdanovich. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Pass to Holiday. Middleton left side. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. And again, the Bucks miss. The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Taken away by Holiday. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And it goes down 2 points.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
And it's the Hawks ball. The pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 5. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The kick out to Lopez. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Holiday with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Here's Herter. Pass to Fernando. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, three guys that, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Connaughton passes to Tucker. We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Here's Williams. Pass to Fernando. Here's Herter. Out to Gallinari. Now, here's Okongwu. He's guarded closely.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul. And the Bucks with possession here. 4-point game. Forbes the pass to Portis. Back to Forbes. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Portis kicks to Connaughton. 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3.
And it's always great to see Gallo play that kind of defense, stepping up to the challenge.
Here's Herter. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
12 seconds left to play in the first. Teague with the ball. Up top, Portis. Over Okongwu. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back to the action after this word. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Gallinari. Okongwu is out there with Lou Williams, and it's Herter in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Herter after the basket by Milwaukee. Williams against Teague. Now, here's Okongwu. He's covered closely.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And the pass to Connaughton. To the middle. Outside Portis. Here is Forbes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Herter passes to Fernando. Stolen. Here's Forbes. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And, you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Right side, Portis. Kicks to T. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. His son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number one. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Capella dishes to Young. Count it, good. And the Hawks lead by one.
Shifty guard Trae Young finds his ways into some of those cracks and crevices.
Teague feeling it out a bit. He dishes it to Forbes. And a miss there on the triple.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. It's Young on the wing. Over Holiday. Almost, but it rolls out. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Only given up 6 here in this quarter.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year two, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. That one goes in.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Holiday finds Giannis. Middleton right side. Outside Holiday. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Hawks leading from 17 feet out. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. 40 seconds left in the first half. The baseline J off the mark.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got it all tied up now for the Bucks. The Hawks shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And here's Young. Feeds it to Capella. Lopez with the steal.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Milwaukee shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
It's interesting as Giannis has grown in this league. The Greek Freak we know is so versatile, just competing to be one of the best players in the business.
Young's shot is good. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the looking at the Hawks. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, it's easy to see why they've been the better team offensively.
And that's...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Here's Giannis. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. Now here's Middleton, and Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Milwaukee with the ball. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Collins.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there to go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1. Drew's got such a great build, 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
Now here's Bogdanovich. He's got 5. Young finds Bogdanovich. Passes to Collins. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Collins has got his first bucket in this one. Pass to Middleton. Hunter grabs the miss.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Bogdanovich against Holiday. Knocks it loose. Lopez gets to Middleton. The 3. And Lopez throws it down.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
The Hawks trail by 3. Young pass to Collins. Now Bogdanovich. Dishes to Young. Inside. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. That one's not going to go. And Atlanta will come the other way.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Here's DiVincenzo. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Bucks. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Herter. Gallinari outside. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Teague. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Okongwu. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Yes, that goes in. Forbes has got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. That's to Fernando. Gallinari outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
And you think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal And his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
Clock at 4. Here's Teague. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Portis can't get it to go.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Bucks leading by 4. Here's Connaughton. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. There's the pass to Williams. Back to Herter. The Hawks again can't hit. Bucks have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Forbes. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Outside Williams. Misses there. And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks ahead, leading by 8. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got Williams. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. And it's Herter in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Launches it. Another shot. With his first shot attempt, it's deflected, and they'll keep possession. And another shot. 8 feet away. And Okongwu finishes it off. Okongwu's now got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Hawks. Teague, the pass to Portis. Here is Forbes. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
And he commits the intentional foul. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Bogdanovich against DiVincenzo. Collins kicks to Hunter. Back to Collins. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And look how hard Middleton takes this one right into the paint, getting way too physical for the D to deal with.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Young outside. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Poked away. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich. Now Hunter. Here's Young. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Over Hunter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. The Hawks again can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 8. Here's Giannis. No good that time. Collins with some nice D. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Young dishes to Hunter. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Hunter, no one around him, gets the three-pointer to fall. Hunter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And Holiday, here we go. 2 points, that one goes. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Well, even though Drew Holiday gets hit there, he finds a way to finish through the contact with that bucket.
Young is double. In the corner, it's Hunter. And Bogdanovich now top the key. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did.
Yeah.
And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now, here is Holiday. Now the dish to Middleton. Banked in off the glass. Middleton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Middleton does have some length himself, and he utilizes it there on the drive.
Young looking around. .112 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now the feed to Capella. Lopez with the block.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Collins. Tony Snell comes in for Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Outside Holiday. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Middleton with it. Fires the three. Rebound by the Hawks.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Open up the floodgates and let Giannis run through. What a joy to watch him in transition.
And here's Young from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
Now here is Holiday. And so the Bucks take the win. A true and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for Brooklyn, Brown out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin, and it's Durant, and it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. Harden the pass to KD. Over Middleton. KD can't get it to go.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
5 to shoot. Harden the pass to Durant. No good with the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Middleton. That one misses. The Nets go the other way with it. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's Harden. Up and in on the layup. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Here is Harden. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Durant against Middleton. It's Durant on the wing. Over Middleton. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And they're moving it up. Here's DiVincenzo. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run.
Now here's Harden. Durant for 3. Oh, trying for it. They get it again. Jordan dishes to KD. Back to Jordan. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And Holiday throws it down.
He's an explosive, athletic guard. And I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Now, here is Harden. And there's the pass to Durant. Fires for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Griffin. Middleton can't get it to go. Nets trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
And that one is good.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out in.
Now Harden. He's got 5. A minute 42 left to play here in the first. Down low. Durant kicks to Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
1:33 left in the first quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Now here's Portis. Forbes. That 3 off the mark. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving leading the charge.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
Dinwiddie against T. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Passes to Forbes. Back to Connaughton. Here's Tucker over Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I just love the activity, a fireball of energy. Tucker earning himself a trip to the stripe.
So he gets them both. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Outside Irving for the 3. Rebound Milwaukee. 26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Forbes. Who's back up? The kick out to T. He dishes it to Forbes. Just 4 to shoot. A second chance effort. Portis trying to free himself. Green with the block. They recover it. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bucks ahead. They lead by 2. Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talked to us.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, playing off the ball is something that I'm comfortable doing. Like I'm able.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. They've got Portis. E.J. Tucker is out there with Teague. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. And Green launches it from deep. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, that an area where Tucker continues to improve, making the extra pass.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And Irving launches it from deep. His three-pointers off the mark. Bucks leading by 4. And Luwawu Cabarrot is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Teague finds Tucker. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Dinwiddie passes to Irving. They kick it out to Green beyond the arc. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Outside Portis. Back to Teague. And the layup falls. Teague's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And an intentional foul right there. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Harden with it. He's got 5. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Jordan. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Holiday looking for an opening. Kicks it out to Giannis. Back to Holiday.
2 minutes.
That one a little long. Nets trail by 8. Here's Durant, and KD throws it down.
Well, drop the hammer, KD. How confident is this guy at the cup?
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And Antetokounmpo inside. Griffin's there.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Harden against Holiday. Durant wide open. He fires. The offensive rebound. And yes, it's good. Jordan's got his first basket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Nets trail by 8. 50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Durant finds Harden. Clock at 6. The 3. Jordan trying to free himself up. Durant, no good.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the second. And here's Harden. He's got 5. Pass to KD. To the inside. Back to Jordan. The feed to KD. Over Middleton. That misses off the backboard. Here's Antetokounmpo. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks going. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. Follow
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that's going to do it for us.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
We've got Brown. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden, and it's KD in its small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Durant kicks to Harden. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Harden's got 8.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass.
And it's in there. And the Bucks lead by 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And here's KD for 3. Outside for Griffin. On the wing, Harden. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Middleton. All alone. Finishes the break with a slam.
And good to see the hustle from Middleton here. He's a good partner to have on the break, and he's quick to get up the court.
Now the pass to Durant. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Middleton is doubled. And it's good, 2 points. Middleton's got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Harden outside. Feeds it to Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Brown dishes to Jordan. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Giannis. Now the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. Just kind of what your personal preference.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Connaughton. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Irving. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Irving passes to Harden. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Claxton. Back to Harden. He gets it in there. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Teague feeling it out a bit. He feeds it to Tucker. A fadeaway. Now here's Portis. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bucks lead by 15.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Harden finds Irving. 1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. Good.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Bucks leading by 13. Teague, the pass to Portis. Back to Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Changes up, and that one's good from Connaughton. Connaughton's got 4 points in the quarter.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely. Got it off in time, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks feeling good about their And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter, we've got Teague. E.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard.
Now, don't sleep on Kyrie Irving's perimeter game. Yes, he can get inside and score at will, but boy, you better check that jumper.
Brooklyn making some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
The three from Harden. Excellent D there from Holiday. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Middleton right side. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Middleton.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Outside Irving. Dishes it to Harris. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Harris misses. Milwaukee leading by 18. Floats it up for Giannis. A rebound by the Nets.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Here's Holiday. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. The dish to Antetokounmpo.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Irving surveying the floor. Pass to Harden. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Up and in from the low block.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Middleton against Harris. Here's Holiday. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to KD. Elbow shot. It's hauled in by Giannis. Bucks leading by 20. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Irving with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Harris kicks to Harden. 6 to shoot. Irving for 3. 2 minutes. It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Harden.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Holiday against Harden. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Middleton the pass to Giannis. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And there's the pass to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Middleton finds Giannis. There's the 3. Middleton can't get it to go. Nets trail by 20.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
34 seconds left in the fourth. Middleton the pass to Holiday. And stolen by Jordan. Outside Irving. Three-pointer. And he's good on the three ball.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Shots good by Middleton.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. Moments away, they gather at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. The Bucks taking on the 76ers. For the Bucks, Every game presents another chance to improve and refine their... Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
With growing together and staying healthy, two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. And for the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Passes it to Milton. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink. Clark, you might miss something.
Do not blink. Do not put your eyes on your popcorn or whatever snack you're having while you're watching this one. They get up and down in a hurry, both of these squads. Execution on the fast break will probably determine the outcome in this one. Fast break points, a big stat to keep an eye on.
And it's Harris with the ball for the 76ers. Simmons with it. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons putting his outstanding athleticism to use on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who knows exactly how to carve up the defense.
Holiday finds Middleton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Embiid drives in. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that.
So Milwaukee again turning it over. The 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Count that one.
Get Embiid the ball, and he goes to work, especially that close to the basket.
Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to DiVincenzo. Bucks passing it around. Here's Giannis. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Milton. No good on the triple.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
That one off the back iron and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Now here's Teague. Defense right on him. Here's Tucker. Milwaukee. No good that time either. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That is his first foul of the game. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Curry with the 3. That shot missing. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's Connaughton. Rebounded by Howard. The 76ers leading by 6. And that one's good from Connaughton.
Jeff Teague doing exactly what a point guard should do. setting up his guys nicely.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. 1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Curry. From deep. Rebound, Milwaukee. Out to the wing. The pass to Connaughton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Curry with a wide open look. No good on the three.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Teague. Maxey grabs the miss.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
The kick out to Scott.
Boy, this is where Tucker really makes his hay. I mean, able to defend on ball as well as in help.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers lead by 2. Live from Philadelphia.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day, you come here.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And, guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so, in the game for the 76ers, Seth Curry is out there with Maxey. Then it's Green. Then there's Scott. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside for Curry. Lets it go with a three. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is why you pay Seth Curry the big contract, the big money. His range is unlimited.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Jeff Teague.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Maxey passes to Green. Comes up empty down low. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Forbes, and the layup's good off the glass. Forbes has got the lead up to 1 now for the Bucks.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Pass to Green. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league. And there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Man, I like the tenacity of Teague there. I mean, embracing contact whenever he drives it inside. That's the mark of a smart basketball player.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Jeff Teague. Here's Simmons. High, arcing shot. Good D by Lopez. Milwaukee leading by 3.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating.
Oh, my goodness! Breathtaking. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
Bank shot, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
You know, really, when you look at Antetokounmpo, he's got it all. I mean, he can score it, rebound it, he passes it pretty well, defends with intensity, and he's really versatile and gonna continue to get better because of his work ethic.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Simmons passes to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Well, Simmons has what I call see-ahead vision. I mean, he sees a play ahead, and he's a great passer.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Harris against Middleton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Middleton hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Here's Harris. Another shot. Lopez grabs the board.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Hits it down to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. To the paint. Pass to Giannis. 18 feet out. And no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Milton with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Shot's good by Simmons.
Outstanding focus that time by Simmons. Nothing really rattles this guy. He's unflappable, even when he's getting bodied by the defense like that.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now here is Holiday, defended by Thibault. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. And again, the Bucks miss. Pass to Thibault. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The 76ers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the Bucks with some changes. Both shots good from the stripe. Five seconds left in the first half of the game. And good that time.
And the crafty, cunning Teague, fantastic at finding ways to score down low.
With 1 on the clock, and that one released in time, but no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we... All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, and that'll...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Jeff Teague displaying his skills today.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out, but his energy and impact does.
Yep, and you know what? He does the dirty work for him. That grit and grind type of work. Always hustling all the time.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Simmons is driving inside. I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
Lopez right side. Outside Holiday. Lays it up off the glass. Holiday's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Simmons dishes to Harris. Back to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. It's stolen to Kumbo. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. And stolen by Simmons. Holiday gets the bucket. And it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Thibault kicks to Harris. Back to Thibault. To the right side. Here's Embiid. Lays it up and banks it in. Embiid's got 6.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Middleton against Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Giannis passes to DiVincenzo.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
From outside, off the mark. And here we go. And that one's good. Thibault. Now just a 4-point Bucks lead.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Pass to Teague. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And he gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And what patience from Simmons on offense. I mean, really skilled at making the defense get a little shaky when he has the ball.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Bucks leading by 5. T kicks to Portis. Over Harris. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Milton grabs the board. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand. And the shot is good. Simmons got 5 points now this quarter.
With Ben Simmons, his wheelhouse is in close. The closer he is, the more dangerous he is.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Teague. Sweet move. Rebound by the 76ers. Harris drives in. Outside, Simmons. Knocked loose and stolen by Jeff Teague. And it's the Bucks on the break.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
1:06 left here in the third quarter. Unloads from 9. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Ben Simmons.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Teague against Simmons. Teague, the pass to Portis. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. That's good from Forbes.
You know, it's really interesting to note that Forbes went to the same high school in Detroit as a certain friend of ours. I think the guy's name I'm thinking about here is Chris Webber.
The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Simmons. He's got 13 over Teague. Here's Embiid, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Teague against Harris. And Tucker kicks to Forbes. Tucker dishes to Teague. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Teague's got 10 points in the game.
Tell you what, guys, you've just got to give Teague a lot of credit for his focus. Very poised under pressure.
Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Off the inbound, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's what you call being a master of your craft from Simmons. I mean, fooled the entire defense in the paint there.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bucks lead by 1. Live from Philadelphia. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The dish to Lopez. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Up the floor. Count the basket. And now it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed hoops. And they're really looking strong here.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Ben Simmons.
Sometimes it's a real trick bag trying to guard Antetokounmpo. I mean, his skill set in build and length and athleticism draws a ton of fouls.
Timeout called the 76ers.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. So the wing on the left. Here's Embiid. Pass to Thibault. And stolen by DiVincenzo. For the finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Now here's Simmons. Passes it to Thibault. No good from outside. Lopez dishes to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Over Middleton. And the basket by Harris. Harris has got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Milton with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
DiVincenzo finds Giannis. Here's Lopez. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Milton. Basket good. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Middleton outside. Inside. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Thibault. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Tell you what, if you're pulling for Ben Simmons, it's great whenever he takes over a possession like that. Killer instinct for sure.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And that one, good.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
Down low. Outside, Simmons. Back to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. The Bucks working the ball around. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And it's Thibault in the corner. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Back to Embiid. It's good!
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Outside Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton with it. It's stolen by Harris. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Thibault. Harris drives the double. To the middle. Here's Milton. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. 4 on the shot clock. Embiid with it. Now guarded by Middleton.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
He missed that one, but I've seen...
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.